Scary stories from Reddit, a dare, a game, and some evil spirits. She sat alone at the party. Her wiry, penny-colored hair hung loose on her shoulders as a pair of flint eyes scanned the room lazily, observing her teenage peers from her perch in the corner. She'd been rusted into the corner for the whole evening, clutching a feeble plastic cup of some sort of fizzy drink. Why had she come? Sure, her best friend Ingrid, who she didn't even like, was celebrating the almighty honor of reaching 16, but nobody would want to talk to the abnormal, brittle ginger girl who glared at all who came near. A destitute sigh left dry lips. Eyes staring off into the unseen. Until a familiar face with eager eyes brandishing a wooden board slid into her view. Ingrid. You've been dared. She blurted out with an irritating giggle, as if what she said made any sense to the stone-faced girl in front of her. Ingrid's manicured hands held out what she could now identify as a Ouija board. Take this up to the treehouse, and you can't come down until you've spoken to something. Why had she agreed now? She kneeled alone in smothering obsidian darkness. Ouija board lay tauntingly before her. Icy wind graced her chiseled frame, snaking its way around and tantalizingly slithering across her throat. The splintered, shriveled wood of the ancient treehouse jabbed at her knees, accusing her of being too chicken to commit to the dare. It rested upon a half-dead oak throne, seated cautiously on the line of falling upon the garden. Believing in the supernatural was babyish to her, but the atmosphere made it terrifying. This sort of game was supposed to be played in a group so the spirit doesn't have the upper hand. She wasn't supposed to be alone. This emaciated and pernicious treehouse wasn't always this way, however. It was once a podium for childish memories instead of a penitentiary for unwanted childhood BFFs. The space felt almost suffocating compared to how grand and free it felt when her and Ingrid were dumb kids. The dumb kid she once knew had slowly been replaced with one that left a sour metallic taste in her mouth when they spoke. She did like Ingrid. But not this one. Why had she changed? She liked the Ingrid that was constantly smothered in dirt as opposed to the new, shiny, fuchsia-nailed Ingrid look-alike that now had sickly blonde hair instead of her caramel ringlets and had painted over the freckles that swarmed her face. She wanted old Ingrid back. But chasing that lead her here. To an abandoned kingdom of creativity that reeked of mildew and dead things. They'd both been left behind by her. Her flint eyes flicked open as she heard wood scraping wood. The planchette was moving. Rapidly, it glid across the letters without her influence. Her heart thwacked an unkempt rhythm in her ears that rattled her spine. She struggled to keep pace with the spelling, trying to calm her heart to the stony stillness it normally kept. Her flint eyes failed to make out shapes in the dark. A fear of the supernatural was babyish, until you saw it for yourself. The pale-faced girl became aware, the icy wind resting playfully on her shoulder as the message finalized itself. I can help her remember you, Kara.